Why do you love me? That's a simple question.
It is a simple question, but it ain't a simple answer. Because of how you love me. It's a very
God.
it's a very spiritual love. I've been through a lot, and you never see me for what I've been through. You know, you see me for the best that I give to the world and I give to my family. And when everything starts to weigh on me, you kind of, you breathe life back into me. That's why I love you. I love you because you're you. I love you because you're you to me. You know, I just love you because you're a gift that I get to experience in this life until I don't anymore, until I meet you again. And I'm the woman and you're the man.
Don't do that.
You know, so that's why I love you. It's this thing was it's God engineering. So it's perfect.
Oh, babe.
Y'all gonna make me cry. All right, that was awesome, you guys. I'm gonna cut.
See, family, listen, when it's real like that, you can feel the energy like kind of coming off of them. You can feel it. And what you're experiencing is that vulnerability. We can all do that, but it takes the right person being in your life to be able to have that vulnerability, to be completely honest with how you feel about them and the experience of them without them judging you. You notice? Notice how whenever he began to almost cry or tear up, she didn't try to make him feel bad for crying, you know? Because he's speaking from a place of love, adoration, okay? All men should be able to be this vulnerable with their queens. And all queens should be able to be this vulnerable with their kings. Do you understand? You're not losing anything by telling a person how you feel about them. And many times we think that we are, so we hold back the truth. I've seen people actually say toxic things versus loving things, actually when they want to say loving things, but the toxic comes out because they have all these walls up trying to protect themselves from being vulnerable. So a lot of men will watch this and say, oh, he's simping, he's soft. Look at him caking, you know, because we are so aggressive in how we're taught to treat women, okay? When it comes to making love to them, we don't have a nice way of saying it. Really, it's just beat it up, hit it, beat it down, you know? And it's all negative type things. I want you guys to type in the comments just different euphemisms of for what we mean when we talk about making love to a woman, just all of the aggressive terms that we use when it comes to just doing a loving sacred act, which creates life. We say, I'm gonna beat it up, knock it down. You know what I mean? And we use these type of terms, right? And again, whenever you have someone in your life who is not also healed, they're not going to allow you to be vulnerable either, because that makes them feel icky, kind of. You know what I mean? You being vulnerable is going to come off to them as too emotional, soft. You understand? They're not going to be okay with it because they're so used to toxicity. So I always say to you guys, true love should manifest itself in this way. You should be able to look at the person that you love and genuinely tell them how you feel about them. If you can't, it's likely due to you having a wall up. Maybe they've done something to you that made you doubt them, and now you are afraid to put out all that loving energy because you're afraid of what they might be doing behind your back or what they will do with the energy that you give them. So you hold back, but those walls only keep you from being loved. This is why you must keep loving regardless. You must always continue to be loving, even if it's with a person that can't be loving back, okay? Because whenever you move on, if that's what happens from it, you want to still be healthy. Because if you take on a lot of their character traits and the trauma that they bring on to you, it may actually make you be different with other parties, and now you're not able to be vulnerable anymore. Okay? A lot of men can tell you that they were once this vulnerable with somebody, but the woman they were vulnerable with kicked it down and made them feel weak. Many men can tell you that women befriend us when we're that vulnerable. They don't see us as sexy anymore. They see us as soft. A lot of that deals with the social stigmas that we taught about each other. Let's do better.